So this meditation that I'm going to be leading is in honor of my cousin Sammy. So shout out to you. So let's just go ahead and take a moment, take a nice deep breath in through your nose and exhale out through your nose. And now you're going to bring your attention to the soles of your feet, and you're going to breathe in through your nose and through the soles of your feet, and you're going to bring up some delicious earth energy that's going to ground you as it comes up to your hips, going across your pelvic bone, and as you exhale, you'll exhale out through your tailbone into your grounding. So you're going to intend that you're going to be breathing up earth energy up the legs and exhaling out earth energy through the tailbone, through your spine, releasing down to the center of the earth that which does not serve you, which is for your highest good at the present moment to release. And what you can do is just set the intention that this is going to be how your energy system will be operating until we meet again, whatever that date is, if it's Sunday, or if it's next week, or if it's tomorrow morning for the meditation, whatever serves you. So just go ahead and intend that as you're exhaling out through your tailbone, you're going to actually have your grounding widen. So it gets wider and deeper the further it goes into the center of the earth. So as you breathe in earth energy up both leg channels, make sure that they're really wide so that they can accommodate what needs to flow so that you can feed into your grounding. And you are at the top. You are at the surface of your grounding so that you are the iceberg tip. And all the rest beneath you is grounding, holding your space, keeping you nice and steady. Very good. And now let's go ahead and send out a beautiful golden net out into the universe. We're going to just scoop up all the bits of ourselves that we left anywhere, at work, in our bed, at Trader Joe's, in the calendar, tomorrow, yesterday, in the holidays, your past holidays, your future holidays. You're just going to scoop through it like you're just taking a sieve, a golden sieve, and you're just going to sieve it through the universe and get all the bits of yourself that you've left. You're going to collect that all above you and have that just collect as a beautiful globe above your head. And as that starts to really be full up of all of you, all of your energy, your life force energy, you're going to just now start adding that to your inhale. So as you inhale, you're going to inhale some of that life force energy that's above you that you've collected. You're inhaling earth energy from below you, and you're going to have them all swirl around all through your body, through each of your chakras, and also bubbling out and filling out your energetic outer perimeter, your force field, your candy shell, like you are the M&M, and the chocolate part is your aura, and the nut on the inside, that's you. Delicious. And let's go ahead and make sure that the grounding that you've got, that you've pulled up from the base of, that you've pulled up with your legs, the earth energy grounding, that's going to also just feed into your grounding through your tailbone, is actually also wide enough to hold that energetic collection of you, that energetic auric field that you're in. And what we're going to do tonight is we're going to actually have your life force energy and the earth energy swirl, and we're going to have it go ahead and be in like a rotation so that it's in constant motion. Just as your breath brings it in and exhales it out, it swirls, just like when you drip color up into water, you drip little drips of paint into the water and it just kind of swirls around and gets filled into the space. So just have it be nice and swirly. So good, so good. And so now let's go ahead and make sure that your energetic bubble and your life force energy, with all that energy that you brought above, and your earth energy is filling up your space above your head. Have it be full and plump, like that painting that Leonardo has of the man. I forget what his name is. If somebody knows it, please call it out. He's got like a circle around him when he holds his hands up, and it's just in perpetual motion all around. And have that be your space. So it's the same front to back, side to side, above, below.
And as you see that symmetry around, side to side, front to back, all around, allow it to continue to have you be not only supported, but fully lifted off the ground in a perpetual motion, to have you in the ebb and flow. Allow yourself to let go of everything and find yourself in divine flow that has you oscillating in this beautiful sphere, so perfect in its shape, allowing yourself in no real way to have yourself be in an internal wake of knowing everything is a wave washing over your energy, allowing itself to be completely clear in this divine clarity, allowing yourself to be a bubble, a beautiful sphere to be held, allowing yourself to now rise up, 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 and allow yourself with everyone else to be in this space of beautiful creation, like that of Da Vinci's, allowing yourself to be the Renaissance man in all perpetuating ways of tranquility. Yes, it is you that is perfectly known, not just by the beautiful eye, but in every way that we can see the universe continue to conspire, allowing all your deepest desires to be held so very true as you now allow yourself to be opened up so wide for a cavernous view. Now, as you look down in this beautiful sphere, you see something like the Grand Canyon, allowing yourself a beautiful, vast world to have all the words that you can fit in, to know we welcome in all the ways what has been said and left unsaid. Allow yourself to be free from the thoughts that may dwell within your head. And as you look above this cavern from one side to the other, allow yourself to see over the tip of the world, just as the light soon discovers a raising of a new day, as we know ours will surely set soon, at least in this beautiful evening of these Wednesday weekly calls that we do not forget, that we can come together for a few minutes just to have our space be known, that this is a weekly practice that we do cherish and continue to hold. For brothers like Sammy and sisters like Samira and all the voices that share, and allowing ourselves to hold this space for as long as we do dare, to know that we are aware that our words shape our world, and as others can guide us effortlessly, allow everything to be unfurled. Before you go to bed tonight, allow yourself to be in a space that allows everything that you hold so dearly to have itself set a new pace, knowing that there is no hurry in this beautiful world to get everything done that we will, knowing that our pursuit of happiness is gilded of gold to ensue, the alchemy that we choose to speak, words of golden glister, allow it to continue to open up as long as we allow ourselves to be with her in this beautiful Pachamama way that allows us to see the Mother Earth and allow us to hail to the Father Sky for everything that he deserves. In this beautiful human experience, allow ourselves to come back now, at least from this beautiful sphere that oversaw this beautiful world, and well, as long as you're able to be in a space of full openness, allow yourself to beat fully from that heart that is gifted in your chest, for it is unique but not unknown that it may one day stop. But until it does, allow it to run with no pause and allowing it to continue, for it is hot, hot and cold in all the ways that has you feeling human, and allowing yourself, as you will after tonight, to continue to begin again. For these are days that we are not numbered, but in days that we allow to count. In all the ways we become the best version, as we say, in this weekly time that we amount, just for a few moments to be in our head and clear it as we will, before we cast our head to a bed and allow everything to feel still. And again, thank you so much for your participation, not just in where you practice, but where you allow your beautiful community to come back together as we continue at this. On a daily basis and sometimes weekly, allow yourself to be empowered by not just the people you share with this world, but at least in this beautiful hour. And for as long as you can stay, or whatever may open after we finish today's meditation, allow yourself the full declaration that your life is a beautiful celebration. And now as you wiggle either your feet or your toes, or your feet in your toes, or your hands as we had earlier with the breath, allowing ourselves to recenter our worlds and give this next beginning again. Coming back with a few breaths, allowing your eyes to feel light. And as you come out of wherever you were, allow all to be in sight. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. Tonight is pretty radical.
What was that? Say that again.
Tonight is pretty radical. I did not know what to expect 16 minutes ago.
Well, we were expecting Sammy, right? Yeah.
Well, Sammy is on a date with Destiny, and
Yes, he is. Yeah,
yeah.
it's his last night too, right? He's gonna
Yeah.
get some sleep too. Get some well-deserved rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for him. I had to fight to stay awake so I could make this. Usually I'm in bed by now, but I didn't want to miss this.
Where are you in the world? Are you on the East Coast too?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you and David, you're holding it down tonight. Thank you.
Sure. Dave is Dave's on he's that's Ohio time.
Yeah.
That's right. I think that's an hour behind us, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, is it? I thought you guys
Is
were
it?
both in...
Hang on. What's
I'm
Ohio?
I'm on Eastern time.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're on Eastern time. Okay. Yeah. It always
I'm
gets a little
the hour
confusing.
behind.
So yeah, I thought that was awesome to see. It was like, well, there's no Sammy. Here's Samira, and then Samira gets cut out, and here comes
Yeah.
Janine.
Yeah, you just jumped in, pick up the slack. It's nice.
Yeah, I usually don't do guided though, so I was like, I don't know how to land this plane. Last time, I think you called the Renaissance man in the circle. I'm like, okay, let's take this up. But yeah,
You did a good job. Thank you, Janine.
Thank you.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a day. It's good. You know, ups aren't too high, lows aren't too low. You know, nice and neutral. So I like that. That's that's a win.
I'm flabbergasted, David. That was literally, there was a poem Steve said today at coffee day about a king having his mountain on the top and all his soldiers at the bottom and right in the middle. Like, I'm going to tell him he has to listen to what you just said.
I'll forget, so you better remember.
Well, good thing it's recorded. I'll send it to him.
There you go.
But yeah, it has been a day. It's been a good something. And as we all end our day, is there anything that you wanted to add to, Todd, before we wrap up?
Well, yeah, I managed to push through. I didn't have the best night's sleep, but I actually did manage to take off most of my check boxes in my habit share app that, I don't know if you use that, but I used it. I've been using it for about 10 days now, and it's a godsend. It really helps me keep accountable, and all the new habits I'm trying to set for myself. It helps me gamify the thing and helps me to make a list. So just wanting to keep going and keep on checking off my boxes got me through the day. So normally I would just give up, just say, phone it in and go to bed early. But yeah, today I managed to push through. It was a good day. So hence the background here. That's
Top of the mountain.
Yeah, top of the mountain. Yeah, that's me after 7 hours of darkness on Kilimanjaro. It's when day broke and hands were shaking, trying to get a steady shot here. And so yeah. So I gotta give you a little.
Wow.
Yeah. Is that great?
Yeah.
Yeah, just as the sun was coming up. Yeah. So that's a good reminder saying you pushed through worse days than this.
Yeah. What about on your end, David? It's been you're in the middle of it all.
Yep. It didn't start out how I wanted it to, but yeah, I'm making progress, and that's what counts. Still not where I want to be entirely, but I like getting to a point of awareness that I've never had before, and yeah, it's great. And I know that I enjoy having Todd around all the time because he has accomplished so much, and he doesn't I don't think he sees it all the time. Todd makes so much progress. Todd is doing so much, and I hope that he understands that my acknowledgement of him, it's I don't know, I acknowledge your progress so much, and you help inspire me to keep pushing forward through everything that I do.
Thank you for that. Yeah, we are talking about acknowledgements in Morning Rush this week. Communication and acknowledgement. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. So yeah, and I've been seeing that you've been showing up every day as well. We're part of an accountability group, Janine, and this accountability group decided to up it a level and use habit share and find each other on habit share. So now we're supercharged it. So it's really great stuff. So, yeah. And I realized that these meditations are important to me. So I'm going to start coming more often. So I always enjoy my time, just giving some time to just slow down and give myself that gift and just be in the presence of other like-minded people. It's really a true pleasure, Yeah. And I just love that we can do it at all. We have the bandwidth in the software to do it, So Zoom's been a godsend. You think?
Very much so.
Yeah.
And David, what I wanted to say is the fact that you can see it in Todd is because it's a reflection of you. And Todd, the fact that I haven't met you as much as everyone else in here, but I know in the morning, you're on the morning rush, you're on your rower. Like I know that I don't know what David knows about you, and I'm excited to see and witness what you continue to open up to. Sammy, baby.
Oh, Sammy.
Yes. Yes. He did it.
Sammy, how was your date? Oh wait, Sammy, how was your date?
Did you meet Destiny? Look at his face.
Oh yeah, it's all lit up. Yeah.
Hi, handsome. There's no sound. Okay, there you go.
All right.
You know, Jenny, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you
David?
now.
So, yeah. So I was trying to get everyone to sort of rush so I can get them finished, and you can't rush the process. Todd, have you taken Day with Destiny?
No, I didn't attend. I was just there in spirit. Yeah.
So there's this exercise called Slay Your Dragon, and Slay Your Dragon is towards the end of the 4 or 5 day seminar. You find out the thing that's been stopping you, right? And you take it and you rant and rant and rant and rant until you completely destroy it. And then it gets into your nervous system, and that's it. It's done. It's gone. Right? So, think about the things that have stopped you in life, and imagine it being destroyed, and then having the support of others to destroy it. So, and it's a rant. It's an emotional rant that's rewired in the nervous system. So whenever you think about it again, like for instance, for me, it was unworthiness. Like even if I'm thinking, as I'm thinking about unworthiness, are you kidding me? I'm like to myself, are you kidding me? That's just an indulgence. It's just an indulgence. So thank you for letting me share that. I apologize for not making the meditation, Janine. I feel like I've added an additional burden on you because anyway, so I'm gonna stop.
You should, because it was perfect. Actually, it was Samira who took us off, and then I had to learn how to land. Like it was perfect. I'm grateful you created this Wednesday evening experience.
That's the vision that I got, is that they're gonna step up to leadership, because you got Janine and you got a bunch of other people. I mean, even David would give the meditation, right? I said even David. I'm playing around, David. You know I love you, brother.
No. Yeah. Wow. Looks like you look exhausted, but also kind of renewed at the same time.
Yeah, it is. So it's been ending at 3 a.m. every day.
Wow.
And I have to wake up at 7:30 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
And I had 2 hours of sleep one time when I was supposed to go to DC. And as I was, and I was trying to get myself to go because I had this energy, but it was like a what's it called? A heart energy, right? But my mind was mush. Like my mind was mush. I was forgetting things, and as I'm talking, I'm realizing that I'm not coming off clear. I'm not being concise. And then I said, well, if I'm going to be driving like this, it's going to be a dangerous thing. Oh, and Lisa at work, who's the travel specialist, said, Sammy, if you're going to drive to DC and you're going to take the government car, you have to take this driving test online. And the driving test kept asking. It kept saying, the quiz was, how many hours of sleep do you need in order to not drive drowsy? And it's 7 to 8. And I had 2. So if God forbid, if I crash the car, and I even told Lisa I have 2 hours of sleep, she goes, then why are you going?
Yeah.
So it's okay. It was your Employee of the Year award. No big deal. I'll win it again next year.
I love that you're still showing up for the meditations and the morning rushes and all that throughout these 16-hour days. That's pretty impressive. So
yeah,
that just speaks to your dedication to us, and and just practicing what you preach, and not just just going through the motions. You totally live this. you live it all. So I really admire that you're kind of dyed in the wool as far as the Kanai, constant never-ending improvement. So oh, and congratulations again for Employee of the Year. Outstanding.
Congratulations to you.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations to you too, Todd.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so it's amazing how aligned we are, right? Because everything you said about me is the same way I feel about you.
Oh wow.
And it's not a coincidence. It's
No.
right.
Someone's cutting onions here. Hang on,
Aw.
give me Oh, thank you. Wow, that's incredible. So, so I'm curious, Sammy and Janine, how did you two connect?
Our friend Altair.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He was one of my first business partners, and we were like, okay, how do we create it that every morning we wake up and we know our intention? And so it started with that. And then slowly it stopped being as many like agents that were working in it. So we're like, okay, what if we just open it up to everyone? So I started inviting like my boyfriend, his family, and Altair started inviting people from like Landmark and different groups, and like more Reiki people too. But yeah, he brought Sammy into this space, and it was so funny because Sammy came in, and then I forgot, Sammy, what happened. I almost want to say it was like maybe a month or two later, you're like, I've been missing this. I haven't. And like, we were just kind of like, you're not missing anything. And then boom, like maybe like a month or so later, Sammy was like every day. And then he told us about the morning rush. And yeah, that was, I don't know, explain. Or no, that was Jamal, huh?
It was both.
Okay. I forgot who
Yeah.
introduced the morning rush, but yeah, it's been a crazy 3 years.
Wow, 3 years.
Yeah.
Wow. That's huge.
Every day.
Wow. Well, I love that there's daily resources available. The Morning Rush. I host Anne and I host the UPW Power Hour on Saturdays. Yeah. So it's so great to have all these resources and to be a part of that community of just someone you can always reach out to. There's something always going on if they can, every day. So I don't have to wait for UPW for that.
Right. Exactly. We're living it every day,
Yeah.
You got the morning rush, you got Janine's meditation. And then, there's other communities that we have too. Like for Barack, he was a senior coach in Landmark, and he holds the Creating Wealth Call.
Mm-hmm.
And I was part of the Creating Wealth Call before I went to the morning rush. And it was
Oh.
during COVID. And I used to talk to Barack twice a week, and for like a couple of hours a day, because it was COVID. I was working from home. I needed to talk to, and he got that masculine, loving, caring, nurturing energy, and also he had a military background, just like I did. So we had those, a few things in common. Yeah.
Fun story. He's actually going to be on the ballot for our president this upcoming election. He's running under the campaign name of Ring of Truth.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sammy,
So-
you know so many people who are shifting the world as we speak.
Right back at you, It's
Yeah.
so true. This community is amazing. Yeah. And I wanted to say something to Janine. I feel like you're I want to introduce you to more people, for some reason. I almost want to embed you into the morning rush. But I know you're busy. You're a businesswoman, you're a girlfriend, and you're a coach. So you're only one person. I can't clone you, right? But it's funny because remember my cousin Samira? I'm like, Samira, you gotta meet Janine. You gotta meet Janine. You're gonna love Janine. And yeah, and I'm so glad that I'm able to bring my family into this, which is the most wonderful gift, to be able to do that. Because it feels like I'm bringing my family to this family, my adopted family.
Your chosen family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. So thank you. Thank you for allowing me to come into the space and share and see everyone. And it's 9:32. I'm going to get going.
Yeah.
Sending a lot of love to all of you.
Do you have
David,
more to
if
go,
you-
or is it over?
It's not over yet. The major part is over. I think next is probably some meditation, some energy, and then writing a letter, like writing a letter to the old self or to the child, you know. And yeah, and like sort of writing a letter to the universe, you know, kind of thing. It's pretty interesting.
That is.
Powerful.
I can't. I can't wait to try it myself. Well, congratulations on slaying the dragon too. I'd love to hear more about that.
Yes, absolutely.
Let us
Yeah.
know what Pam thinks about your letter you wrote too.
Yeah, we're gonna share those letters. Oh boy, it's make or break time.
Yeah.
She thinks we're going into autumn. I'm like, we're still in spring. So she's a couple of seasons ahead of me.
Love you
All
so
right, love you too.
Okay.
Bye bye.
I acknowledge you for staying on too, Todd, because I know the fact that you are here for this meditation, and same thing with David. Be well, everyone. Take a great evening, and I will see you all back here tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Take care. Bye.